You sound like a woodpecker over there.
Pecking on wood.
Peck, 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 peck.
Oh, there you are. You're alive and well over there, Marilyn.
Surprise.
How do I look? Do I got any boogies in my nose?
This is probably why I turned my hat backwards, because it casts a wicked shadow. It looks like I'm wearing a do-rag under my hat.
You didn't cast a wicked shadow.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut. And
sometimes I don't. Welcome back to the podcast.
Mom,
It's been a minute.
I see you guys are having fun over there.
Yeah,
I really hope that turned out great, because I don't know, the sound was kind of off in my ear.
It turned out great, Lamar.
Did it sound good in your ear, Marilyn?
It sounded wonderful, Lamar.
Okay.
I have no doubts, Daryl.
I mean,
I never have doubts.
I have my reserved judgment.
And this is why it's reserved.
So, hey, I bet you guys are wondering what the hell happened to us.
Yeah.
Well, we've been out of,
We had to
not out of
scram.
sync, but we were taking care of other endeavors as we move along this whole here lifeline of life.
Dun, dun,
Lifeline
Of
of
life.
life. I like the entendre you
Yeah.
put on there,
Yeah.
Omar.
We got Marilyn a dirt bike.
We got Meryl on a dirt bike.
We're getting back into dirt bikes, folks.
We got her on a brap.
Burp, burp.
What else? I mean, a lot has been going on in our life. And, sometimes you can't ignore it or it becomes a problem.
Right.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
And sometimes you don't.
That is such a great
But it is good to be back.
What did that slogan go to? It's like some sort of
Candy bar.
Yeah, it was a candy bar.
But what was it?
Was it a payday commercial?
Well,
No.
look, this is why you guys have me here.
Yeah.
Don't you want to save that for like when you're in post doing this?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. Is it like a Peanut Planters commercial?
No, he was more of a jazzy dude.
He had a top hat.
Yeah, he was more like peanuts and lemonade.
Yeah.
Almond Joy.
Was it Almond Joy?
Yeah.
That is not a very good candy bar. Why does that remind me of just like the most geriatric candy bar?
Yeah.
Like I always see old people eating those candy bars.
Almond Joy.
I guess.
An Almond Joy?
I
Yeah.
guess
That's
they-
with the coconut
but
and the almond inside.
They were
right?
young at one point,
Right.
and then they just, that was their candy bar. So maybe you just realized it when they're old.
Right. Because I don't see anybody of age, of my bracket or younger.
Let me get out there and get me an Almond Joy really quick here.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't go out of my way driving down the road. You're like, you know what? I want an Almond Joy.
I believe that's how you would have to say it.
Yeah.
I want an Almond Joy.
That's very specific too.
Yeah.
I mean, some people love Almond Joy.
Yeah. I can't stand Almond Joy.
I like any candy bar frozen.
That is the most
I could probably eat an
irrelevant
Almond
candy
Joy
bar
frozen.
that they could have ever
Really?
made.
Yeah. Is that the one that has coconuts in
Yeah,
it?
I don't like it. I don't like coconut.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm
me
the
either.
coconut pulp eating guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else has been going on? We've been busy with life. A lot of changes are going on currently, and it's taking some adjustments
Yes.
on both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
There is a light at the end of the tunnel, though.
No one is impervious to
The
life,
bullshit.
Yeah, life drama.
I don't want to call it bullshit.
But
That
no,
sounded
it's not.
that sounded negative.
Yeah, it's life change.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't call it bullshit.
Yeah, it's life changing.
It's a little speed bump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, you guys know what we're talking about. What we're saying is we're going through some shit right
And
now.
life, or I should say the universe, put us in check real quick.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, check this out.
Yeah.
Monkey wrench. Huh.
But on the good turn of things, monkey wrench.
Yeah.
Well, we got all the equipment back, and we're back to making music, and we are kind of torn and divided with these goddamn dirt bikes, man.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, we got the little baby mini horse, a dirt bike. We
Probably a big mistake.
yeah. I mean, no,
But she's
no.
doing good. You're doing good.
You're coming along fast.
Here's what I've learned about you, Marilyn.
Yes.
When it comes to dangerous shit, you seem to have ill disregard to the consequences
Yeah.
that come with dangerous
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with that said, I guess that's the mind you want to have if you want to like ride dirt bikes.
Right.
You can't be that, fragile mind. I'm going to get hurt and it's just squirrely.
Well, I mean, the same way it was when we had horses, right?
Yeah. Yeah. How come you always get the
Right?
crazy horses too?
Well, it goes back to when we went and rescued those two,
Right.
right? That were
Scotch and Ace. It was
Yes.
a Palomino and a Blue Roan.
yes.
Yeah.
And so we
Roan.
went.
Roan.
I'm sorry. I say Roan. Right is from Rohan.
Yeah.
Roan. Okay.
And it took us almost an hour and a half to catch them
Right.
because they were just
Skittish. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get
And
home.
underfed, mind you. Like
Right.
these horses were emancipated beyond all
Yes.
get out. Like they
Yeah.
technically should not have been living.
He said emaciated. What? Emaciated.
Emaciated. What did I say? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were
I
free
thought
too.
you said emancipated.
Yeah.
I meant somewhere in between.
I mean,
They
I
were
guess they
starving.
did leave their
When-
parents.
I was like, which word did he mean here,
Yeah,
Daryl?
they were starving and they were free, my brothers.
Yeah, we set them free.
That's what my mind was
Yeah.
thinking too fast.
So we get them home, we feed them, we give them water, make them feel comfortable. And so we needed to find out if they were rideable, if what they knew, what they didn't know. So who gets nominated to hop on the horses?
I damn sure wasn't
Yeah.
doing it.
I just thought to myself,
Get
well,
nominated.
Meryl's small enough. She's
Yeah.
not intimidating.
And take this, folks. Take this along with it. She knew absolutely nothing about being on a horse.
No, I did. I
Per
did
se.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
but that was years ago.
Yes, it
So
was
we
a very
literally
long
set
time.
her up.
Which mic is my turn my headphones up, Meryl? What color am I?
I think you're
the
the
very far,
the yellow one.
the very last
I
one.
think, or the last one.
Yeah. Well, that's much better.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
there you go.
There you go.
Good
Yeah.
brother, here you go.
So she had never really been on a horse in a long time, and we put her on one of the rankest horses, or who we thought was
Both of them.
Yeah, both
Yeah.
of them. And they did really well.
Yeah.
They both did really well. One got spooked. I did a Superman over his head.
Oh, I
That's
remember.
Remember?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Ace.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, that's why we put your ass on first.
Yeah.
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 But to the other hand, I knew when I acquired Scotch, I knew just chasing him was going to be the thing to do every time we wanted to go out and
Right.
ride.
Unless.
Right.
Unless you were out there.
Yes.
I don't know what these animals they
Okay.
just love Meryl more.
But I don't want people to think that we're mean and we just threw you on these horses.
Oh, no,
One,
no,
they
no,
were
no.
extremely underweight.
Yeah.
And
Right.
you
and I
were
was
the better
lightest.
option.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
And
Yes.
Marilyn can ride and discipline a horse all in one at the same token.
Right.
Because with riding horses, you have to have that confidence and that dominance.
Yeah.
So if they get out of
Yeah.
line, you have to fine tune a horse.
Right.
Every horse owner knows this.
I remember when we were riding on a trail in Wyoming next to the highway. Was it Highway 26?
Where we lived?
Yeah.
I believe so.
And then we were coming down the hill from the weather station, and then
yes.
your horse bucked you off,
Oh, I remember that.
and then
Well, and then
And it was no, I don't think he bucked me off. It was partially my fault because he got spooked from trash. I
Yeah.
mean, they get spooked
from anything.
from the silliest things.
right.
And I didn't cinch my saddle tight enough.
Oh, that's right. You slid to the side.
Yes.
I remember Scotch came unglued too.
Yeah.
Right when it happens.
They all
Yeah, Scotch reared, and I was like,
And
oh,
so did
not
Dexter.
now, buddy.
Did Dexter, like they all were like, oh
Well,
God, what happened to Ace?
Dexter gave a little scoot, but he
Yeah.
didn't.
He didn't go
He didn't
too
respond
crazy.
like our horses.
Right.
Yeah, Dexter was a vet.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
veteran.
I ran Dexter through cactuses and cholla, and that dude is a champ.
Yeah.
But that lady who stopped when you got bucked off,
Yeah.
or however it happened,
Yeah.
she said, "Oh my God, are you all right?" And I said, "Get the fuck back on that horse! Hurry up!"
Yeah.
And then the lady started looking at me, and then she looked at Meryl, and then she was like,
Oh my
"Oh
God.
my God, are you okay?"
Yeah. And I looked at you and I was like, well, can you give me a minute so I can stand up for one?
Yeah, but time
and
was.
two, get the saddle back on the horse.
We were in a very crucial point there to
Of
where
discipline
if
was needed.
A discipline and fear might have crept in your mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So in
Yeah.
order to,
No.
Yeah. In order to coerce you into getting back on said animal.
Yeah.
the
And
best option I could think of was get the fuck on the horse.
Yeah.
Clearly then, but then it should have given you an indication, okay, fear is never going to creep in your
Right.
mind.
And that's a dangerous thing too.
Yeah.
I think you have respect.
Respect.
Yes.
Yes.
In anything we do.
Yes.
But so we're going to get her on these dirt bikes, and we are going to teach her how to romp.
Yeah.
My brother and I have been doing it for so long that it's second nature.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to wait a year before we purchase ours.
Right. But watching Meryl learn how to ride, and I wish we had a picture of that blister, that boil.
Oh, I have
Do you
pictures.
have
Oh,
it?
she has pictures.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
have
have to put
pictures.
that up. She decides to ride without dirt bike pants, and that is a big no-no.
That is a very big no-no.
So the pipe was hot, and it burnt the side of her leg. But that is a very good learning lesson of riding dirt bikes.
and I told her
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Right.
And she goes, "Oh, no, I'm just going to be fine in these jeans." I go, "Okay." One thing is my wife has a very big head, and sometimes it is very hard to burst.
Like that boil.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that zit. Like you,
It wasn't a boil, it was a blister.
You're like a
Right.
zit.
Blister,
where
boil, they're
it's
all the
like,
same.
do I pinch you? If I pinch you, you're going to be bright red. But if I don't, you're going to be an ugly yellow.
Yeah.
Where am I going to go
That's
here?
a hard place to be
It
in
is.
right there.
It is.
I've been there plenty of times.
But she learned her lesson. She'll put the picture up.
I'll put the gnarly picture.
Yeah.
It's have you seen it recently?
Yeah. Well, I saw the big red spot. Yeah. That is a nasty
Yeah.
burn.
Yeah.
Second degree?
Yeah. Oh, I would say
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, 2nd degree.
Borderline third at this point.
Yeah, it's healing. It's starting to itch. I have to let it air out as much as I can. At night, I have to cover it with that silver whatever. Burn
I may know
cream.
somebody in the medical field that can graft that and take the skin off your ass.
No, I
Put
like
it
the
right
way
in your
my
inner
ass
thigh.
looks. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Blend in well,
No,
Marilyn.
it's good. It's good. It's
You
good. It'll
won't
be-
see a mark.
Nope, it'll be fine. Thank
Not
you.
on one.
Thank you.
Well, fix you like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Good.
Even better.
Pepsi couldn't fry that guy
Yeah.
up.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe a
no.
little bit of the vitiligo, but
He sure came out looking great. We grafted skin from his ass.
hell, we grafted skin from Bubbles' ass.
That would be like some tough ass
Whoa.
skin.
Whoa.
You would think if you had monkey skin grafted on you,
Yeah.
especially on one side of your face, I would always opt to have somebody, if I'm going to get in a fight or anything, just hit me on this side of the face.
Yeah,
'Cause it's tough.
Yeah, you would
like
make that
the-
pronounced.
The
Yeah.
slap
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, anything.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You imagine how tough you would feel if you had a piece of monkey on your face?
I don't even know if that would
Ass
even work.
monkey, because that's
Right.
the only part that
Well, I mean,
doesn't grow hair, right?
And you're going to have pink skin.
that's a different species.
Yeah, but the skin color's not even the
No.
same.
No, they're like purple and blue and shit.
No, you shave like a damn chimpanzee. It's got white skin.
I know a great makeup artist. She's in
Yeah.
the house right now.
Yeah, we got to get the monkey costumes going. I think it'll add a new dynamic to the
So-
damn podcast.
This
So-
is going to be very interesting.
It'll be very
Yeah.
interesting. I'm
Our-
willing to give it a go.
Our daughter is
Okay,
a...
wait, hold on.
Okay, yeah, go.
Why
go
are
ahead.
we?
Go ahead. You're
Okay.
right. This is why
Why
we bring
are
you in.
Why are we jumping from subject to
I don't know
subject?
because that's
How-
what we do.
This is why we bring you in.
How about we like finish one
Okay,
subject.
go ahead. It's
What
been
we
such a
trying to-
long time,
The-
Meryl.
I
It's been a
know.
long time.
What were we trying to finish again? What were
Okay,
The dirt bike.
The
The
dirt
dirt bike,
bikes.
yes.
Yeah.
Teaching.
Yes.
Yes.
We have a second channel.
We have a second channel. Yes. Walk us through this. Yes.
yes.
Go on.
Yeah. Romper Vroom.
Yeah. If you ever grew up,
And watched Womper Room.
I think it was on like the West
Romper
Coast more than it was on the
Room.
East Coast.
Yes,
But
I
I'm
believe
not
so.
sure. I'm not sure. But
I think
okay.
it was more. On
You
the
can put
West
it up in
Coast.
the
And yes,
yeah.
Yeah. If you watched Romper Room as a kid,
You knew.
you knew why I called this channel. I did. I do all the channel thoughting around here.
It was the girl flying in the cup. She was like, "There's Bobby."
No, that was Reading Rainbow.
Was
yeah,
it
that was
really?
Reading Rainbow.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn it, I was.
Rom-
Know
Romper.
your PBS, boy.
I know.
Romper Room was just room full of kids learning basic
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So
So she's a little kid in essence. She's so small.
5'2.5",
Looks like a kid out there learning for
and a
sure.
half.
Yeah, and it'll be a good diary for all of us getting back into riding bikes. If you're into riding bikes, or if you just want to check it out.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
want to catch a laugh here and there, there's a lot of falls.
Yeah, you want to watch Meryl fall over and over and time again. This is the spot.
And you're going to walk in on a very early period because she's going to go through this for a year. And then my brother and I are going to get suited and get bikes, and we're all going to have GoPros. And it should tell a great little story, a great journey on
Yes.
where that goes.
Yes.
Right.
You know,
We're going into week 4.
going into week 4 on your training.
Yes.
And we'll make sure we're constantly uploading on Romper Vroom.
That is just
Yes.
So go ahead and check that
Ridiculous.
channel out.
Yeah, we'll put a link in the description.
Yeah.
Makeup artist.
The
Now
makeup
you can
artist.
move
Okay,
on.
so Seraphine is our daughter, and she is a makeup artist, or she aspires to be
Yeah, we'll link her Instagram. She
Yeah.
has a ton.
in the
of-
movies. She
She's
wants
really
to be in the movies.
Yes.
It's gonna be a family affair, Baba.
Yes.
She is going to do the makeup,
Self-taught.
self-taught. She's going to do the makeup and do us straight up as monkeys.
Hey man, why didn't you tell me I was clipping in the camera? I'm looking back there. You can't even see me.
So
So move over.
you just looked.
How's that?
Okay.
You guys are too much.
So Seraphine's going to do the monkey makeup all over our big faces.
So did she say she's gonna be doing like the whole cow? Like, are we gonna be?
Yeah, we're doing the whole shebang.
Yeah.
She even has hair.
Yeah. So she has like
Yeah.
the silicone.
Silver and black hair.
She'll put silicone all over your head, and we'll document it. We'll videotape it, and we'll post it.
Right.
On the,
Like a time lapse.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So
or a couple of shorts.
yeah. So it's the whole silicone, and then she does the whole plaster cast
Right.
thing, and then once that dries and cures, it comes off,
Mm-hmm.
and then she lays it in a bucket and she pours in her cement.
You know, I've seen this on that show Face Off.
Oh yeah, when they used to show face.
Yeah,
off.
they had that competition who had the best makeup, and they would make these huge cows and
Yeah.
like, you
Yeah.
know, the cow meaning like the exterior or the silicate
So you
Right.
both will.
impression of a
She'll always have a mask
right.
of both of you guys, so then she can make the monkeys or whatever special effects that you guys
Yeah.
want.
Essentially, it's a template.
I want to
Yes,
wear a
a
suit.
template.
I want to wear a suit and be announcers.
God, that's gonna be expensive, bro. To
No,
have
a suit. No. He
No,
means like a
a
suit and
suit.
tie.
Oh, okay.
A
I was
suit and
thinking of
tie.
Yeah, like a
this is what
suit and
happens when
tie.
Lamar doesn't give me enough information.
Okay, wait.
Well,
but this is
well,
why
Marilyn
I'm
got it.
here.
Okay.
Marilyn understood.
This
Okay.
is why I'm here.
Well, you know, my mind thinks
to translate your own twin brother's thoughts.
I operate on a different software.
I see.
I want to
It's
wear.
the same as his,
I want to wear a suit,
but it's different.
I know.
and I want to do like a commentary on sports.
Yeah. Well, we'll already have the headphones on.
Wait, no. I got a brilliant idea.
What you got?
We could comment. Oh, we could commentate on you
Yes.
training her on the bike.
Yes.
Oh, God
I like
bless.
that.
Baba.
I like that, boo boo.
Looks like Meryl's on all two wheels, Baba.
Yes.
She's back at the whoop section again. God only knows how this will
It's
turn
only
out.
a matter of time before she goes down now, boo
That'll
boo.
be hilarious.
Looks like she's got her ass shifted to the end of the bike. That's a no-no.
Oh, got a little whiskey throttle going there. She's all over the place.
She really stole the clutch on that one, Baba.
Boo boo, it's ass all over the place.
That's gonna go great.
Yeah. Yeah. I
will-
wonder if she'll be able to catch our facial expressions.
Yeah.
Oh, Seraphine, when she does.
She's got ass all over the place, boo boo.
Yes, she do, Baba. Yes, she does.
Look at it all.
It's spilling everywhere.
It's all over the place.
We need to call in for the mop guy.
This ain't going to be good for the mop guy.
Ass is spilling.
Okay, I think we're going too
Yeah.
far.
yeah.
A little
Well,
bit.
we have to save all the material.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but it's something that's going to be a different dynamic, and people that know us will be like, yeah, that kind of suits you two clowns. You really don't talk about shit anyways.
Yeah,
You're
just don't throw.
Yeah,
Just don't throw
positive
shit.
primates is what you are.
You silly baboon.
Silly baboons.
Oh,
I don't know.
gosh.
And, you know, every time we go out and I talk like this,
Right.
the wife always says, this is why
Yes.
we don't have friends.
Yeah. Could you imagine if we just order food like that? Well, Baba, I'm going to have the number 3. We're going to hold the onions and no pickles on this
And
one.
by God, I want the extra sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah. That'll be great.
See?
We'll take 3 Dr. Peppers with light ice.
Do those nuggets come pre-dabbed
There you go. There. See?
in the extra sauce?
Is that we back in it?
Yeah, there you go. Back.
Sorry, people. We
Do those
just
chicken nuggets come pre-dabbed
it happens, Meryl.
Okay.
It happens.
in that special sauce?
Oh,
I can't look at them because it draws me in. I'll take a milkshake
okay.
with that one, Baba.
Jeez. Oh man. Stop
Damn
it. Stop. Focus.
It's just good to be back.
I'll take a basket O fries.
I'll have the banana split as usual. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait for you know who's comment on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Miss
Yeah.
Monroe.
Yes.
This one here is just to catch up with y'all and just be normal for a minute. We ain't got to talk about shit.
Oh, this is normal?
This is great
This
for
is
me.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is normal.
Sometimes you just want to get on the camera and not talk about a goddamn thing.
That's
Hey.
right, boo boo.
So did you guys actually plan wearing the same shirt?
No, we didn't.
No.
But you know how twins do there, Marilyn.
Yeah.
We do the doo-doo.
I mean,
Wait, what?
I mean, you know,
What?
yeah.
you were there.
No, actually I wasn't.
I don't know why, but I feel like I have the monkey costume on now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But as I'm thinking
Yeah.
about it, I'm like, they're seeing my actual
Yeah.
face.
I'm going to fuck this roll up.
Yeah,
I do all the monkey business around here.
it's going to be great.
Jeez.
I just can't wait for it.
I know you look
I'm
thoroughly
excited.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely excited.
You look very excited.
I hope Seraphine doesn't fuck this up.
You've seen
She ain't
her.
going to make herself
you've-
look bad,
She
dude.
won't.
You've seen
her
her
channel
work.
is legit.
You've seen her work.
Yeah.
She's
seen,
on Instagram, right?
Yes,
You
yeah.
guys go to Instagram
Yeah,
and
we'll-
look
I'll
at
link
she'll
her
link
in-
it.
yeah.
Her channel is legit.
She's actually scared us when we lived in
Yeah.
Wyoming. Do you remember
All
her
her
coming
Halloween makeup.
upstairs?
Yo, I thought she really cut her finger off.
Yes.
I was like, yo, you can't just be walking around with no finger talking about, look at my finger.
Oh,
Right. Yeah,
man.
that was creepy.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yes. She is very, very good.
I think we should probably find a genuine Hindu guy and just shave the hair off his back and use it for
That would be the right
hair.
That
Because
would
you
be
know
the right
Hindus-
amount of hair.
Hindu people are very hairy.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a people or is Hindu?
We would have to wash that hair first because I am not putting
I mean-
Hindu hair on me.
guys,
straight off
guys,
a Hindu's back?
Yeah.
No.
Guys,
Huh.
bring
Yeah.
it back. Bring
Okay.
it back. Bring
Yeah.
it back.
I'm sure glad I had the bright idea to bring you on to keep us on track.
I mean, for the welcome back pod. I feel like this is a welcome back pod. What has it been? 20 days?
Probably.
Three
weeks?
almost
Yeah.
4 weeks that we
been a
have.
minute.
Anyways,
Yeah,
Okay,
we've been busy.
welcome back.
Have you had any ear ringing
I
experience?
have not, and I think it's just about wrapped up. It came and it went.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've had some sleepless nights, but I don't think I've been in the position or tired enough to have such sad event.
No.
I've been off. Everything has just been off.
Yeah.
More so now because I think I'm expecting it or want to have it. I think when
Maybe.
you try hard, you try to have that. I guess it just doesn't work that way. No matter how much you control it, you can't control when you have them. You can't control, the duration of them. It's just when you're in it, you're in it.
Okay, so I
haven't had anything.
I thought I was just telling Meryl, I was like, I don't have these ear ringing events anymore.
Right.
And I was just like, yeah, it's gone. A big part of me was happy that it was gone. Up until, it has to have been like 2 weeks ago.
No, I think it was more than that.
Yeah, because
It was more.
I don't
than
think
that.
Seraphine was living with us.
No, it
at
was
the
like
time.
4 weeks ago.
Okay, so right about the time we did our last podcast.
Yes, it was. I think it was like right after we
Yeah.
uploaded that last one.
What was that? The dream?
So I was dreaming at first, and I think I was dreaming about my Uncle B. I think a dog had like pooped inside the house, and Uncle B was like, "Get the dog out," and I was like, "Oh man." And the only reason why I remember that slightly is because I thought it was weird just to have that dream, that random dream.
Right.
But right after that, my ears didn't ring at all.
Is this the one about the jewel beetle or?
Yeah, let me get there.
Oh, I'm just trying to make sure which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Stop dropping the jewels.
Well, hurry up then.
Oh,
You
get
see,
it?
You see what
Yeah,
I
I
did
get
there?
it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Okay. So it literally, I didn't get the ear ringing like I normally get. It just dropped me into the whatever it is.
Put you right in the shit.
It just put me right in.
Yeah.
No,
In the thick of it.
Yeah. No, nothing. Like
Yeah.
I'm there. And so I'm in this black like void. I want to say it's liquid.
Mhm.
And I was just talking to Unit E about this. And if you know what, you viewers, if you know what an oscilloscope is, then you might understand what I saw. It was like a huge oscilloscope with like a bunch of square waves and saw waves, just thousands, maybe millions of them going across this watery void.
Mm-hmm.
And this whole event must have lasted like, I want to say 15 seconds the most. But
When you say void, you saying like it was just dark? Everything was dark?
everything,
How could you tell that there was like a watery
because
substance?
the darkness was like, the darkness had like light to it, if that makes any
Right.
sense. Like I could see this.
Right.
And these waves, they were like white fuzzy waves, like square waves and different, waves. And then so there's no music, there's no nothing, there's no ringing. And you can see a disturbance within the oscilloscope lines. And then like out of nowhere, there was no warning, it was like a human face-ish. Or I kind of felt like that's what it did for me to be comfortable with it, per se. And the way it came in, it looked like it was in pain. It was kind of like it was coming from somewhere, but it was in pain. And right when it got up to my face, it's like the head rolled down, and it rolled down with like this, not an angry look, but like a confused, I know you to have this type look, right?
Right.
I know you from somewhere, where's your shit? And so right when it came out and his face rolled down with this weird face expression, in this weird synthesis voice, he said, "Where is your jewel beetle? And where is your Merkaba?" Right?
Right.
As he's looking at me in this weird way, like up and down almost. But the way he said it, he was like, "Where is your jewel beetle? Where is your Merkaba?"
Whoa.
Like that. And it
Yeah.
was so deafening loud. Like
Right.
I just remember it being so loud.
Right.
And it was so clear. And I woke up immediately out of that. And I looked dead at Meryl, and Meryl is sitting up on her phone scrolling. And I go, "Meryl." And she just looks at me all like, "What's wrong with your
See,
ass?"
this is why I wish you had
Right?
the sound effect voice
yes,
thing,
yes.
because he could have easily. Do you know which one it is? I want him to say it. Well, no. We'll find it because I want to know exactly what this thing sounded like.
I think it's the top, very top.
Right? No. Go ahead. This one.
Yeah. I think that's it right there. He said, where is your jewel beetle? Where is your Merkaba?
That sounded pretty scary.
And it was close to that.
I knew there was a voice there somewhere we could easily. That was to me. If I'm dreaming that, did you know you were dreaming?
It wasn't a dream.
I mean, yeah, right. but did you? So
I
you
know.
were,
Yeah,
you're fully
go ahead.
aware you're in that space.
Oh, this is that space. It took me from a dream to that.
So-
I knew I was there. Yes.
Oh man, I would tell you right then and there. If I'm in that, I would have been asking so many questions.
It only lasted 15. There was like not even time to even think about that.
Right.
It was all of a sudden 15 seconds seemed like a long time for
Right.
the whole thing to happen. But as soon as it happened, it was short, precise, and I didn't even have time to collect my thoughts. The only thing I could think of when I woke up was to look at Meryl as she looked at me funny, like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Right.
I said, what is a jewel beetle? I had no idea what a jewel beetle was. And I said, what the fuck is a Merkaba?
Because you woke up so surprised. Like
Right.
you had this expression on your face like
Like I wasn't even tired, sleepy, groggy. Like
Yeah.
I had been up for hours.
right.
Yeah.
But you had this look on your face like you got in trouble for something. And that's why I looked at you
Right.
like,
I mean, because probably
What's
that's how
going on?
that entity looked at you, like you're in trouble for not having your
Right.
jewel beetle and Merkaba.
And
Right.
people probably think this dude takes hallucinogens. I don't take any of that bullshit. I
Okay.
don't take nothing.
We know that.
Like
so
this.
let me ask you this: what is a Merkaba?
Okay, so Marilyn looked it up. Do you still have that info on you?
Yes. So a Merkaba, so Seraphine looked it up as well too, and she sent me this. The symbol itself is a pyramid. So it's two pyramids. One is facing the right way, and the other one is facing upside down,
Mhm.
and it makes a star shape. And it says it combines opposing energies in perfect balance, masculine and feminine, earth and cosmos. This union results in an activation of light and protection around your body that can transport your consciousness to a higher dimension.
Okay, let's digest that right there.
Wait,
okay.
hold on. Reminds us of the potential power we yield when we find balance and raise our vibrations.
Okay, so what it sounds like to me is
Talk to
your
me.
your ball, your sphere of energy,
Yeah.
it was missing. Your balance was off. So he was saying your balance was off. Why are you off balance? And where is your jewel beetle? Wait
Okay.
before you start.
Okay.
What is the jewel beetle? We have to put this shit together. It's a puzzle. I'll
Oh
solve
no,
it,
I'm with
Baba.
you. I'm with you.
So the Merkaba also is
Solve it, boo-boo.
So
We will, Baba.
that portion that I read is what the symbol itself represents
Okay.
and what it means.
Right.
There's actually a book of Ezekiel that talks about Merkaba. There is a religion
Mhm.
based off of Merkaba.
Right.
The jewel beetle,
I had no idea.
Ezekiel and them damn UFOs too, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And what was it? The chariots of the gods was
Yeah.
based on
Yeah.
Ezekiel's.
Who wrote that? Eric von Daniken.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the jewel beetle symbolism in general, when you encounter jewel beetle symbolism, it is a reminder that life is a series of unexpected moments of joy and beauty in the smallest of things.
Damn, it's about the journey, not the destination. But it's listen to me, man. You're off balance,
Okay. I'm not even arguing that.
right? But I'm trying to put it together in my mind.
Right. But let me give you some more information.
Give me more information.
What
Baba.
I felt was it wasn't even it wasn't a man. Like you keep saying this man.
Right.
I think whatever I experienced came to me in a form in which it would not make me
Scared.
Scared. Okay, so you're saying it's
Because
something
Brian said, well,
bigger than that.
could you imagine if you saw this in like a horny, like fucking long-nailed,
Yeah.
big
Yeah,
teeth
weird.
type,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
But he says every time you experience these things, it's always in a form of, you know, non-negativity,
Right.
you know, per se,
Mm-hmm.
for a lack of better words.
Right. It's
And I totally feel like whatever was speaking to me, it knew me, and it knew me to have these things.
right.
It didn't recognize me without it, because he was like, I keep saying he, but it was like where, like it had the intent, and it almost is confused.
You think maybe you
Like, where is your Merkaba?
Yeah, you think maybe I don't know, because I still kind of believe in like higher self. Like your higher self knows to like have these things. You can't tap into that right now because we're living a physical life. But maybe you showed up there. Well, it was definitely saying you were like off balance. Why are you showing up here off balance?
Right. But I'm still torn between, is this just a dream? Can the mind just do funny things to you?
So,
Or is this actually something I'm experiencing?
But you know when you're dreaming though.
I do. And I never remember my dreams. Like I never remember them like this.
Right.
But
Right.
when it feels like I've been there and I am living this, like I'm talking to you guys right now.
so there's, I truly think there's more to it. One, because it didn't feel like a dream, like you said.
Right.
There's more to what Merkaba symbolizes and means.
Yeah, many things. but
It means many things. So it helps you reach a higher consciousness and a higher realm. So it's a sense, it's a Merkaba kind of protects you, right? To be able to transition or reach that higher realm in consciousness,
Yep.
to be able to then transcend back to your place
I kinda-
here.
I
The
kinda-
physical.
I kind of like that.
yeah, it's kind of falls into the same thing I was saying. It's like your it's like your modes of travel.
Right.
It's like
Right.
your universal bubble, your sphere.
But you guys are saying it's me.
your
then.
energy.
It's me talking to me in essence.
it could be a higher self.
I mean, maybe it could be, or it just could be.
You tapped into your a realm where you just really not.
It just could be something
Yeah.
something else. Like, okay, come on, guy, we've been trying to get you over
Could be
here.
that too.
So what if the jewel beetle and the Merkaba is to seal this hole, like keep going down, like these,
Yes,
these
I think
experiences?
Right.
that's
Like, wait a minute, you shouldn't be on these grounds. Where these
But
things will balance you, so you're not going in between these
Right.
two realms.
Right.
So I think these two things, because you're constantly saying that you have such fear of letting these vibrations take over you and letting these experiences take over you, because
Right.
you are always saying, no, I don't like them, and they scare me, I don't want them to happen. So I think it finally said, okay, fine, we need to give you something that's going to give you confidence that you're protected, that you're okay, as long as you have your Merkaba and your jewel beetle, you're good to transcend.
Right.
Yeah.
I can see it that way. I really can. 'Cause
And that-
I haven't had any negative reaction towards this.
Right.
Right.
And then there's another crazy synchronicity to this story that I don't think Lamar knows. Who is your favorite MC?
Oh, one of my favorite MCs
Yes.
is Jay Electronica.
Oh yeah.
What did we just find out?
His daughter's name is Mars Merkaba.
Oh. Now, had you known that prior?
No.
No.
Word.
No.
Here's some more synchronicity.
Yeah.
You ready for this one?
Yeah.
You know this one.
Yes, I know this one.
Brian, Unit E went to Burning Man.
Right.
Probably around the time I had that.
Yeah, because it was about 3 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
maybe.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
His sister made him,
Uh-huh.
I got a picture of this, a Merkaba.
Okay, now that.
Yeah. It's just too
That's
much.
that
Here's something else. I'm not done.
Yeah.
It gets better. It gets better.
Yeah.
Every time me and Marilyn had a deep conversation
Right.
about either the kids
Yes.
or the Merkaba incident, Brian calls
Every
the exact
single within 10 minutes,
10 minutes of the conversation,
5-10 minutes of it.
if not still talking about it. And Brian's calls are always like, I'll call you in 2 weeks.
Right.
I'll call you next week. And it's like once per those times.
Right.
Yeah.
But for him to be spot on
Right.
and start the conversation
Station off. Yeah.
and he would be filling in the voids her and I would be missing, and we'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's called tapping into a conscious thought
It's
amongst
almost
friends.
It's almost like the universe is like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm tired of dropping hints.
Yeah.
Get your Merkaba and your jewel
Right.
beetle. Like how many of these hints do I have to drop?
And everybody's on that same enlightenment. So I don't see why we would think that a voice-to-voice communication over a device would stop
Right.
something from signaling another party.
Does it make you kind of like interested in
Well, number one, I've really never heard of the word. I mean, I have it in like hip hop songs, Merkaba, but I've never used it
We've
Right.
never
in its
heard
context.
of
And it's
Merkaba.
like now this word is going to start, it's making its
Well, because we put it in the
Yeah.
out there in
Yeah.
the universe.
yeah, it's making its
Yes.
rounds right
But
now.
do
with
you
this.
wonder now that some people that say they see things or they hear things, it kind of makes me wonder how many of them are actually experiencing something,
Right.
and
We just don't know.
and the others are just bona fide crazy. I mean, who really determines that when you don't have a official way to know if someone is full of shit or not when it comes to these things?
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Well, that's because I don't think we study it we do study it, but I don't think people really like dive into the possibilities of different degrees of what people see as real versus what's like all made up.
Right.
But even what's all made up, I mean, to that person, it's real. So who are you to say it's not? Because anything that we can see to us, even if our own mind projects something involuntary and you see it,
right.
to you, that's real.
Yeah.
Just because we don't see it, we can't dismiss others and be like, "Oh, you're crazy." But instead of saying crazy, it's like, how can we help you better see this or understand it,
Right.
and not know it's part of this reality and that reality?
I don't feel like I'm crazy. I know I am sane for
Right.
whatever sane is.
Right.
But I do know I experience these things, and I'm able to separate the two realities and go, okay, I just experienced that.
Yeah.
I don't come out of my skin or out of my head and just start going crazy with these crazy ideas,
Right.
The world's going to end tomorrow.
Well,
you know?
because the rational side of you still takes dominance.
Right.
The ego doesn't want to shatter itself.
it does allow me to live a little bit freer, though.
Yeah, because
like
you
having
know-
these experiences, it's like,
Right. Because now it's telling you that there's more to the physical life than what you know,
Right.
or than what you think you know.
Right. And I find myself saying, being me no matter where I go, whether we're going to be in the hospital talking to doctors or nurses, whether we're going to be with our friends, whether
again-
we're going to be out in public, having these experiences make me feel more alive, and I can do more of that.
Right.
And you are the reason why we have no friends.
I know damn well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know damn well.
But we did order you your Merkaba.
We did. We
And
ordered the
you're-
Okay, so
Merkaba.
you
Jewel
order.
beetle.
What are you ordering? What is this? How do you order a Merkaba?
So it's the stone.
Okay.
We got the amethyst
Yeah.
and
Because the amethyst has certain properties within itself.
right.
Right.
And I forget which other one we ordered. So it was the amethyst
And the jewel beetle, but it came in a gunmetal type.
Yeah.
It's encased in this
Yes.
this weird transparent tube,
Hypoxy kind of a thing.
and it's capped off with some kind of decorative
Yeah.
gunmetal gray caps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the beetle is like well protected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Seraphine was telling us, which neither one of us knew, that those gems, different stones and stuff, they hold, different properties, and they serve you different things. But once they break, or if you wear it like as a jewelry or something, once they break off of you or break, they've done their job, their purpose, and you don't need them anymore.
Huh.
We had no
It's
idea.
fascinating, you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
So if mine ever came off, I'm like,
Then-
okay, well,
then
I'm
you're
good.
Yeah. So next time you go back to that place of the void, and he asks you,
He has
where
his
is your Merkaba
Yeah.
and your jewel beetle?
I wish I knew an animator, like a poet animator, because they would really capture what I seen and what I felt, you know?
I'd be curious to see what that's. I know someone who draws, but I don't know if he can get to detail like that. But you never know.
Right. And it makes me wonder, everybody who takes DMT, like everybody you
Right.
see on YouTube,
Yeah.
they're taking DMT and they're all seeing the same things, and everyone seems to believe it's real. So what if I don't need to take that substance? What if there's like, I have these small, minute little breakthroughs?
Yeah, little windows of
Right.
what you can see.
What if my mind just...
and then on hindsight, you take DMT and it just throws you right deeper into it.
Right.
Meaning you'll be that much more open to it versus the guy who doesn't have these experiences. I often wondered about that with when I had my NDE. I'd wonder if I took DMT or ayahuasca, would it put me back in that same space?
Right.
Would I instantly remember where I was at and like can get more from it? Or is it just one of those things where, you know, it's not the trip that you want, it's the trip that it gives you. Like it gives you what you need, not what you want.
Yeah. I don't think we're supposed to know.
Well, I would have to argue on that one there, Bob.
I think
because then how come a lot of people have these near-death experiences? And why back in the day were shamans giving people ayahuasca? That's your body naturally secretes DMT.
Yeah, but do we have a cheat code, or are we supposed to know?
Well, why is your body putting you through the symptoms you're going through now? Involuntarily. You didn't ask for this.
No.
So something you're not supposed to know is involuntarily happening. You have to acknowledge that, sir.
Right.
It's normal.
I mean, I've had some weird things happen, you know, as a kid all the way through adulthood, but they were never consistent enough for me to stop and notice like I'm noticing now.
Well, I beg to differ because if you knew what you knew now as a kid,
Yeah.
you would know a lot about synchronicities.
Yeah.
I think as kids, if we had known about this, if this was taught to us at an early age, when we were 5, 6, we'd be like, oh, that's a goddamn synchronistic moment.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
how is this toy here?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about it and mom's got it.
Right.
You know,
That's the power of manifestation.
but then again, that's how we all like elevate. That's how we level up. That's how we get our enlightenment.
right.
The mind is very, very powerful.
It
Right.
is.
But
Very
if taught the
powerful.
right things at a young age,
Yes.
you
Yeah.
could be that much more powerful.
Yeah.
Like if our parents were like us,
Right.
and just imagine we're all like sitting here, cousins or whatever, just playing, and they would speak to us the way we're speaking to each other now
Right.
on the constant,
Right.
every day.
But
Could you imagine what type of people we would be though?
If that was a global thing, that would be
be
amazing.
freaking crazy.
If that's all they pumped on TV, and
Oh,
you
can
know,
you imagine if that's all they pumped on TV?
right?
Yeah.
And the radio is just a bunch of ambient rhythmic music
Yeah,
that just
of people tapping in.
positivity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
gnarly.
I still believe we would still have some negative vibe, like
right. I mean, yeah.
negative vibes. They have to be there in order for us to know that positivity exists in
right.
my mind.
Right. The yin and the yang.
So there would always have to be like a negative vibe somewhere, but I don't think it would ever have dominance.
It
Right.
doesn't have to be
Right.
at that extreme.
Right. It wouldn't manifest itself
Right.
like that because we all know not to stay in those negative moments.
Right.
So why would it stay? I mean, you can have them. We
Well,
would know
it's
that they're
like-
normal, but we wouldn't stay in it.
Yeah, it's like how we were saying earlier in the podcast that we were all going through stuff, right?
Right.
And then we had said, oh, but I can't stay. Why am I reliving this negative? Why am I so, pissed off or whatever? And I said, you have to. You have to stay in that moment. You have to relive that stressful, unhappy, time in your life so you can move on, heal,
Yeah, process it.
process it, and move on to the happier,
Right.
portion
Right.
now of your life. So
Yeah.
you have to have that
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah. And prepare yourself for more shit to come.
Right.
Well, I mean, Deepa
Yes.
did hit that on. She said those polarities, like they just have to be.
Yeah.
It's just life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
You
then-
have to have dark or you can't have the daylight.
right.
And I've always said that if you never had a bad day, how would you ever know to appreciate a good one? Like,
Yeah.
How would
Right.
you know you're having a good day if you never
Yeah.
had a bad day?
I tell you, me and Unit E was just talking about this. Another synchronistic moment
Right.
for it to be the highlight. I wonder if these are things we need to be teaching ourselves more of in case we're losing contact with the universe.
Like, or
It's the reason why
getting
these are
back center.
topics.
Yeah, getting back
Yeah.
center. And I always say that. The reason why we talk about it so much is because we remind ourselves to stay centered.
Stay center.
You got to stay the course.
God
Because as
damn it,
humans, that's
boo-boo.
what we do. We always drift,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We always go in the past and go, "Oh, I felt like this."
Right.
Or in the future, it's like, I'm going to see myself
Yeah.
doing
And we just keep fluctuating off
back-
the line.
everywhere but
Right.
center.
Yeah.
But then you're like, God damn it, get back to
To
center.
center, yes.
And just enjoy the fucking journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the power of building and destroying with your family.
Right.
You know, we just sat here and we build and
Right.
then we destroyed.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Thank God it's not a fucking literal thought, though. Could you imagine the chaos that would go around,
Right?
go on around us?
Oh my
God
God.
damn, Baba.
Yes, boo boo. It wouldn't be pretty at all.
It would not, Baba.
Boo boo, there would be ass all over the place.
Monkeys going bananas.
I would like to see Marilyn ride her bike clean, no doubt, but I gotta believe, boo boo, her ass will be all over the place.
And which in turn causes, here's no pun, Baba, a boo-boo.
Yes, sir.
Oh God.
We got to wrap this podcast up. It went long enough with this
Yeah.
dumb shit.
Jeez.
And you know how we get.
We have a few guests coming on that if they come on, I'm putting it out in the universe. They will come on. But if they come on our podcast, they may jeopardize their careers.
Well,
Well, I
If
mean,
you entertain anything we say,
yeah. you are at
we're
risk
not that important.
you are at risk.
of being terminated.
Do you see how many viewers we have?
We're
Those
only at
viewers will destroy you.
810 subscribers.
Yeah.
You know what? 810 subscribers can do a lot of fucking damage,
Yes,
Meryl.
they can. Yeah.
A lot.
And speaking of
They will
which,
destroy your soul.
810 subscribers, go over to Romper VROOM
Yeah.
Yeah.
and go
do that.
subscribe. That
Yeah.
poor
Yeah.
channel only has 6 subscribers.
Right.
Yeah.
And
It'll build.
it'll
I know.
build.
And we didn't really build that for,
Yeah. We built it for Dirt Bike
Yes.
Diaries.
it's our diary.
Yeah. It's our
I do all the teaching around
And
here.
I do all the learning
Yeah, you
around
do.
here.
And you're a good student too.
I am. I try.
We'll be back with more podcasts. We're back on track. We're back center.
Yeah. It may not be rolling back as fast as they used to be, but we're slowly getting there again.
Yeah. We're freeing up the time.
Yeah, it's been a difficult road.
Yeah. But stay positive, people. Shit gets better.
Yeah, I'll try to upload a couple more shorts.
Yep.
I have a
Let's go make some shorts right now.
Yeah.
I have a short of you guys picking up the bike.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys uploading it. That was hilarious.
Were we talking a bunch of monkey gibberish?
I'm sure you were.
You didn't pick that up, did you? I'm sure you did.
I'm sure I did.
The editor picks everything
Yeah,
up.
she does.
Like the goddamn.
Ah! Oh, I didn't even see that one. And a double one. Jeez.
God is this.
I didn't see that one coming.
Sucker.
I didn't see it coming. I was getting ready to cancel this shit out. I was
Yeah.
getting ready to close us out.
Yeah. Oh, no, he closed you out.
Yo, he closed me out big time.
Yeah.
I bodied him.
Yeah.
It's a
Clean.
wrap.
Clean.
Where is your jewel beetle? And where is your Merkaba?
Like the channel.
Subscribe.
Oh, Marilyn.
God.
And ring the bell.
There you
The
go.
Patreon is up. I'm never going to get tired of pushing the Patreon.
Push that Patreon.
Help us out, goddammit.
I'm not going to say anything about the Patreon.
Thanks for all of our Patreon subscribers. Wait, can you subscribe to Patreon?
Well, yeah, you have to
No.
pay.
But what? There's something different with that.
Meryl,
With the Patreon, no, are you a member?
I believe it's a member.
We're gonna start doing things for the Patreon people. Something we can just show personally.
he
Yes.
had an ace moment.
Oh, no.
it wasn't that bad. What did A say? $1 a day.
Yeah.
And
We'll just plug
My
it in.
mind said, "Don't do that one, bro."
Don't worry. We'll just plug
You
it
had
in.
an ace moment.
did I?
Yeah. We'll put it in now.
Give me $1 a day.
I don't know.
Nah.
Wait a minute. What the hell just happened
Going
there?
somewhere with that, and it was just like, my brain said, "Don't do that one, bro."
All right. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Marilyn, you gonna say peace?
Bruh, bruh.
That's been a new language.
Where is your Merkaba? Where is your jewel beetle?
Speak, boy.
Where is your Merkaba? Where is your jewel beetle? Speak, boy.
Merkaba.